part 2, and when that thing that we unboxed last time, that big mill lathe, we're finally going to put it together today. We didn't get this bike front end done because the front end was garbage, so we had to send that back. So we got to lift this thing off. Today's a powerlifting day, pretty much is what it boils down to. It's a powerlifting day at Kruesi Originals. Who can blow their spine out the backside of them first?
I vote Kruesi.
Yeah, probably.
Old man.
I did a lot of legs this morning. They feel like jello, so I ain't lifting shit. I'm leaving it up to the 2 slender kids here. The long hairs. Samson got his power from his hair. Let's see how these boys do.
All with your back. Straight back.
Yeah. Bend at the back. Keep your legs straight as you can. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. You guys are doing real good. Bring her down. Good work, guys. I don't see any blood coming out of the back of your pants or anything, so it's pretty good. First lift, Magnus for Magnuson and you off Armstrong has just made it to the 2nd level of Medric's World's Strongest Man.
Now go buy a shirt.
We got shirts back in stock. Woo! All the new styles. Oh, and Trent's got a new style. Come over here and show him your back, Trent. Look how swollen his back is after this pump. Lifting pump.
Now look at the front.
Oh. All right. Now we're gonna go next door and try and lift about a 500-pound mill lathe combination off of the table and put it onto this dolly, which will probably explode as soon as we set it onto there. And then we got to get another one onto another table. It's gonna be gnarly. We got a mill lathe combination for sale if anybody wants one, $1,000. I'm gonna go next door and round up a whole bunch of help from the guys at Down and Out Cycles right next door. They're our homies. Because we have a cherry picker right here that I borrowed from them, but we can't get it underneath there to do it, so we're gonna have to give her the old moosels. So I'll be back with some help, and then we're gonna jerk that thing off. That's good, that's good. Okay, so we have a change of plans. Trent had a really good idea.
When one of us wins, we all win.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, I'm kidding. It was June's idea. Sometimes you just need a female to come in and take control. She was like, why don't you just slide the table out and hook the cherry picker to it? And we were like, that's a pretty good idea. So we're going to try that. Not really sure how we're going to hook to it yet, but we need some forking straps. I wish my mother's truck was here. I got a tow strap in it that we could wrap around it. Christopher.
Let's f***ing go. She said, tell Lot Tigers you're good.
Hell yeah. That was Chris from Modded Culture. We got the permits. All the permits are dialed. We are 100% locked in, ready to go. Ticket sales will be $20 a ticket. If you buy them online ahead of time, $25 at the door. If you wait till the time it is to get in, still super cheap. Still gonna see a crazy show. We're gonna have so much shit, so many vendors, so many motorcycle companies gonna be there. As soon as we launch the little Instagram video explaining the rules for the stunt competition, Trent's phone just started exploding with people trying to be vendors at it, and it's been nonstop. So thank all of you out there, all you guys that started blowing up Law Tigers, and everybody's saying, do a deal with Kruesi Originals, which they'd already signed on with us by then, but it just shows them that they made the right move, and it's just gonna be gnarly. It's gonna be gnarly. We've been working our asses off on this. I've been working on this shit for like 10 years trying to make this happen out here, and it's finally happening. We're building a monster. It's gonna be a monster. We're taking over. We're taking over Bike Week. You better watch the out. We are trying to make this work. We're doing some sketchy shit today.
Should we loop that chain around these chains and into the hook type thing, or?
Is she hooking? Is she coming out? Is the hook going through the middle of the chain?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. She good. All right, this is about the sketchiest thing we've ever done.
Oh, we're good. We're solid as a rock.
Keep your feet out from underneath it. Be conscious of that. Okay, here's the other problem. We can't lower it down onto the f***ing thing, though.
We'll turn it to the side.
Oh, turn it sideways and stick it in the middle? All right. This is a very aggressive f***ing come down here, so keep the heavy end kind of towards, there you go, just like that. Looking good. Oh, you have to go towards Trent heavy. That needs to go towards Tommy.
This is?
Yeah. Ready?
Yep, we're on.
Looking good on your side, Tommy?
Yep, we're on. We got touchdown. Money.
Woo!
One heavy ass thing down.
Man, I remember when you bought that old thing.
I was pretty proud of this thing when I bought it. She is, we put a lot of miles on this old boy. Had a long time. This was also my very first table when I started. Me and my boy R2 built this in my garage. Heather's dad, my father-in-law, gave me the wood. And this was my first work table when I started in the garage after I quit NASI. It used to say,
I was gonna say, it said some shit burned into it, right?
FXDX or something like that. I burned a bunch of wrenches into the top of the table 100 years ago. It's got 3 million drill holes in it. Really, really nice table. Got no room for it now. That's kind of a sad day.
Aren't we gonna put it over there on that wall?
Maybe, but we also have like 400 more bins for crash bars coming in, so I don't know where they're gonna go.
You should ship them to my shop.
Man, that makes a whole lot more sense to just have Sean cranking them out. And then I could pick them up at Sean's
I'll
shop.
just go drop them off at the powder coater.
He could just go drop them off at the powder coater.
There's a place for your table, just like that.
I'm with that. That's a good idea. That opens up a whole entire area for us in the shop right there that we don't have.
And
We won't have you coming up here anymore, though. That's always fun.
Well, you know what? I really want to get a 3D scanner and be able to come up here with my laptop and just
Nerd
Scan
out on some
things.
shit.
and build some parts.
Well, let's do that because
I
we
would love
sell a shitload of parts thanks to you guys out there in the YouTube world. So I'm gonna move a motorcycle. We're gonna move a bunch of shit so we can get this kind of organized and get it set up to put in that area, which this thing is bigger than this guy, but with the little table that it goes on, we're gonna save probably like 3 or 4 square feet. And in a shop that's only 2,400 square feet, that is a lot of square feet to be saved.
Don't step there, Trey.
I went right through this wood.
This is flexing.
Okay, hold on, we're upside down.
We're not on that great, but
I think we need to pull this out of there and slide this off the pallet more.
let's just try and pull it towards us a little bit like men.
Like men.
Like men. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that. Tommy, get us dialed under there.
Push, Thomas!
God, glad I wore my steel toes today. We're almost there. We just gotta go a little more. Same move.
Fuck yeah.
Good.
Fucking biggins. I'll get in the back and try and lift and push.
Oh, dude, it's so heavy over there. It's f***ing crazy.
Oh, man. Let me see.
Okay, go.
No. No fucking way. Yo, so hey,
It's crazy.
listen, we'll pull everything back. Like, pull this guy back with us. We'll just try and drag it off the fucking pallet more, and then we'll lift it up and shove it back under it. Right now, just don't let this dude fall over. We're just dragging.
Big slide.
Yep, go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Whoa, hold. Okay, and we're gonna lift and you go under. Drive it home.
Oh, it's just Kruesi's big lift. Okay. We gotta go like 2 more feet.
Dude. Yeah, crank this thing up and we'll just yard it up and try and swing it back.
You guys think you're within the limits of that lift?
I mean, they pull motors.
I feel like this is gonna really want to tip back.
We'll just have to keep hands on it.
Watch it. Check.
Man, let's say we just head her to the table.
Yeah. Tommy, take us in there. Cranking us up.
Keep your feet out of the way, Sean. It's rotating hard. Pull it in. Oh, shit. Whoa. We gotta figure out how to fucking...
There, now it's... There we go. This almost seems like it wouldn't even sit on
Need
there.
to come my way. Holy f***.
She's a little cockeyed on it, but
Now we gotta figure out how to get the fucking bolts through the holes that are not even close to being lined up and we can't see, but...
Did we get it the right orientation?
No.
Yeah, that's good. Good look. Good starting point.
Dude, that's gonna be gnarly.
Well,
we
we
might
can
have to
get it,
crank it up and just
Yeah.
tug it this way just a little bit.
yeah, we can do fine adjustments now.
There you go. The deck's lined
There's a
up.
hole.
All right.
Slide her over and I'll push her through. I can't see the hole anymore.
That's a heavy son of a bitch. Holding that thing from rolling over, I felt like I was gonna lose an arm there for a minute. Dude,
I got it blown out in me, dude.
I'm like, ah! My gloves are real greasy and toast. there we go. I think I got it. I just nailed it, dog.
Yeah, here's a bolt.
I nailed one of them. I did. Woo! It's amazing how good I am at shit.
Your knee hurt?
I blew that shit out last Friday, like
Is it the bad one you've had done already?
twice done already.
Yeah? You wearing a knee brace when you were riding?
No,
Why not? Why are you not wearing a knee brace, man? 2 knee surgeries, I'd probably wear a knee brace, Sean.
always wear a knee brace, but I was flat tracking instead of motocrossing. Even
Oh,
worse.
even worse, dude. Come on. Oh, not working. I think we're gonna have to drop it and fucking muscle it. Ah, maybe I can. Oh, man. Oh, that is RPM. Dude, you can just turn it up and down.
Oh man.
What? Instead of pulling it apart and changing 50 belts and doing a bunch of bullshit.
It's like getting a new car that has all the automated shit in it, you know?
Dude,
Going from an 05 F-250 to a 2011 Silverado, you know? It's like, holy f***, there's heated seats?
man. This motherfucker's got CarPlay on it. Pretty big moment for us, because if you guys have watched any of our videos and been around on the channel for any time, you've seen me cuss and scream at the old mill millions of times. Like, that thing's great for like DIY shit at your house, but I can't like hook any of the big shit up there to like hook clamps and clamp any real shit on it. To do like any real big projects, that guy's not gonna cut it. Little stuff, spacers, little tiny things, but like the big stuff that we wanna do, this is the real deal. This thing's programmable. I can like program feed and I can thread and make bolts and nuts and crazy shit with this thing that I have no idea how to do. So I also got to figure that out. And look at this. The chuck comes with a spring on it. Look at this, Sean. Spring loaded so you can't leave it in the...
Man, Matt, you're in trouble.
Yeah. And it's got a little rubber mat right here to set it on. Man, can't even leave it in there and blow your teeth out. This is a huge step forward for us. This was really expensive. This was basically like us saving our money all year long, and at the end of the year we get like one big thing to buy for the shop, you know, and this was it. This little heavy son of a bitch cost more than it weighs, that's for sure. Real happy, really excited. Now I gotta do a lot of homework on how to use this fancy bastard, because I've been machining for 20 years. I know how to use old Manuel type shit, you know, like measure it and do it by hand. This guy is like programmable and a bunch of crazy shit and stuff that I want to learn how to do. It's pretty exciting. Thank you guys for being a part of that and helping this little dream come true, this little tiny step forward. Because nothing's financed here in this shop. This is no daddy's money or finance nothing. This is built, earned, and saved our money and scrimped and bought every single piece in this shop one piece at a time over the last 10 years of being in business. It's pretty good. Stone Brewery, fight on. We've got a homie that keeps sending us beers from there. I think he works there, something to do with him. Not really sure, but thank you very much. It's like 12 o'clock, so it's time to start. I'm just kidding. It's the end of the day. We're done. Look at this place. It's been rearranged. The car's in and out of the range. Sean's been back there welding all day. We got the new machine. Did a little table movement over there, which we have a whole bunch more K-bar material coming in, so that's going to have to change again. But we're going to do some serious rearranging. We're going to move Trent's desk and all this shit back up front, and old Mr. Tomas is going to be up there. And then the car is going to move up in here because my car is forked off again. So that's another ordeal. I got to tear this thing all apart, and I'm basically going to miss the whole entire season this year. Real stoked. Buy a Corvette. They're awesome. I'm going to do a little computer work, drink this fine beer, charging a fresh battery for my pit bike. I'm going to get that thing back together, get her running, get her ripping. Get her cleaned up, get her sold. If anybody wants to buy a KLX 110L with built suspension and a bunch of fancy shit, she is for sale and premium. Man, that's pretty good beer.
Pour one out for Daryl.
That's right. Man, we lost a legend yesterday. Daryl Bassani. He is an icon in the motorcycle world. He's been building exhaust for 30 plus years. He was a cool dude. Hung out with him many times. Passed away yesterday. I don't know how old Daryl was, but I believe he was fairly up there. We lost Toby Keith and we lost Daryl Bassani. Sad days for both of them. I'm gonna pour Sean a beer and we're going home. KruesiOriginals.com. Don't forget April 6th, Bike Week here in Arizona. We're gonna be blowing your socks off. Peace!